Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Well, I've been kindly invited again by the Yorkshire Rover Club here at Oakwell Hall for the 2024 classic car event that they do. So let's go and have a look around and see these fantastic cars. Well, I've just been joined by Chris. Nice to meet you, Chris.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Morris Minor.
Yep.
What can you tell us about your lovely car?
Well, my first car, 1970, was a Morris 1000.
Yes.
And it was a 998cc.
Yeah.
That was my first car. And then I traded it in for Ford Anglia. And then my dad says to me, how many miles has it done, your Ford Anglia? I says, well, it's done 35,000 miles. And he says, God, that ain't going to last long. Other than that, but then I've had quite a few classic cars over the years, dozens, and I've just gone back to this one, which is pageant blue, which is quite a rare colour, but today there happens to be three. There's three here today. It drives lovely.
How many miles is on the clock?
59,000.
59,000.
Original, yeah.
That's still pretty good going for
it is, yeah.
56-year-old, this car?
56, yeah.
56.
Yeah.
It's actually it's all older than me. Now, a lot of people don't know much about Morris Minors, probably this modern era. By the way, we're braving the weather as well. We're getting soaked, but we're still here showing off the cars. But the Morris Minor is the nearest equivalent, really. It's like almost like the UK's Volkswagen Beetle, isn't it?
It's a very similar shape. Yeah,
yeah, very similar. Yeah. So you said you've had like dozens of classic cars before.
Yeah,
what else have you had?
Austin Healey. Austin Healey Sprite, Focus GT, Vauxhall Victor, VX490, just MG Midgets, Roadsters, MGB GT, which were here last year.
Yeah.
You name it, have it. 2 CVs, minis. I've had probably 2 of everything, Triumph Hurdles.
Yeah.
I've had 2 of nearly everything, really.
So your other car will be on last year's video, so check that out on the channel.
It will have been on last year, yeah. Pageant Blue with the Webasto roof. They're still lovely to drive, they're good fun.
Yeah, they are nice, and that's why I picked this one out, because I was attracted to it. It's absolutely fantastic. Well, thank you ever so much for showing us your car. It's absolute beauty, and thanks for braving the bad weather as well. So we'll see what else we can find. Well, I've just been joined by Andy. Nice to meet you, Andy.
Nice to meet you.
And he's got this gorgeous MGB GT. I said it in the right way first time. What can you tell us, Andy, about your gorgeous car?
We bought it 1994. It was Leyland white.
Leyland white?
Yes. Rubber bumpers, so we took all that off, stripped it right back, literally bare metal, and I resprayed it. Well, I had a team respray it, and got it running, and then I sold it to my dad, who had always wanted one as a kid, and was never allowed.
Never allowed?
And well, his wife was like, no. And because we were looking to emigrate, and then he finished the interior, and he drove it around for ages, but sadly he passed away from cancer 10 years ago-ish.
Yeah.
And sat in the garage, and then my mum was going to sell it, and I said, no, you're not selling that. So I bought it back, and then it's now a project for me and my son and my daughter to eventually take it on track and have fun with it. And
so this has just been sat in the garage for 10 years. 10 years doing nothing.
Doing nothing, yeah.
Oh,
so when we got it was leaking petrol and literally. So it's had new fuel lines, new engine, fast road cam, new Weber put on it, brakes, suspension, everything. And so, it's just running. We didn't break down this morning.
You've not had the roof open today because of the bad weather?
No, that's absolutely. But so the plan is just to keep it in the family and then track it. That's the idea.
So how many miles has it got on it?
It says 98,000.
It says 98.
But to be fair, it doesn't go round.
It doesn't go round.
So I reckon it's probably about 160, 70, something like that. It's yeah.
So luckily, because after a certain age, they don't need to be MOT.
No.
It looked awfully suspicious.
It's the same. You've done no miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what size engine is in it?
It's 1800. Stock 1800.
Stock 1800. Yeah. Wow. And how old's the car?
1977.
1977. My maths is rubbish, but that's quite old.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just great fun, really.
It's in good condition, actually.
Thank you very much.
1977.
Slightly soggy, but yes.
And to look at the car, you wouldn't know, but it's 6'2", and he does manage to fit in it. So just. Yeah. Is that why it's the open top?
Yeah,
just in
yeah,
case.
just looking a bit stupid as well.
So you don't need a hairdryer when you're driving?
No, not at all.
All right, we'll have a look under the bonnet and we'll show the viewers. And but thank you ever so much for showing us the car and the story behind it. And by the sounds of things, the next time we see this car at another event, you might have done some other things to it.
Absolutely, that's the plan. Thank
Fantastic.
You very much.
Well, thank you ever
Cheers.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Gourmet burgers, 100% steak lean mince. We've got Korean barbecue chicken with a gochujang glaze, and we've got Carolina ribs, all freshly made on our barbecue. Get that.
Well, I've just been joined by Graham. Nice to meet you, Graham.
How are you doing, mate? All right?
Yes, I was attracted to this, which is a 1963 Austin Mini, is that
Mini,
right?
Yes.
What can you tell us about this fantastic little car?
Well, I bought this probably about 10 years back off a friend who had it in a barn in Leeds for many years, and it was in need of major surgery, and decided to get it repaired and give it up as a bad job. So I took the job on and finished it off. And got it back running again like it's brand new again. You know.
It's stunning. Graham's been off camera. Graham's been showing me photographs of this car, and it was in pieces. And then when I say pieces, it was like a Lego almost, wasn't it, or a Meccano set, and didn't resemble a car at all. And from what I've seen on the photographs and what you see here, two completely different things.
Yeah.
You're obviously talented, because I wouldn't have even known where to start.
Well, this is. I grew up in working on trucks from leaving school, and learnt the trade from then, and sort of can still do a little bit now. You know.
Yeah.
Enough to get by on these. You know. Get them going again.
And did you say it's got 50,000 miles on it?
Original miles. I did strip the engine down, put new bearings and rings over all the cylinder head while it was out on the floor. while it's easy.
You thought you just add to the work, you know, rather
well,
than
you might as well
it.
do it while it's there, and you know, get it back up running again. So,
and that is the original engine, isn't it?
That's the original engine,
Yeah.
For, on the registration documents. And
in fact, how many horse? I remember these engines not being that powerful.
I think it's about 37 horsepower.
37 horsepower. Oh my word! Well, it's absolutely stunning, and you've done obviously you've got the results of all your hard labour, and it's absolutely fantastic. I love the colour. It matches the interior.
Yes.
Honestly, well done, and thanks for showing it to everybody. I think they'll love this one. So thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.